Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video, I'm going back to the Tree for the Void, Part 14, Level 200 Luffy quest as part of Exdeath's Lost Chapter, and I'm going back to it with a bit of a different team this time. This time I'm going to be taking a party of Cloud, Kurasame and Lightning, with a Cloud friend and a Diabolos summon. So I said in the last video that I was going to be uploading a cheese run, and I'm pretty sure that by looking at the lineup you already know what's going to happen. The storm is definitely here, bringing Cloud and Lightning along to this one, and we are pretty much just going to completely dunk on the bosses. Because the devs were kind enough to leave in, well, I guess I could kind of call it an AI behavior exploit, but essentially, if you paralyze the bosses, then they will, A, be unable to actually counterattack you when you break them, but even more interestingly, B, they will never actually proc their LUFENIA orb. Like, it just, until they become unparalyzed, you know, they have to get a turn. And we can, you know, at this stage in LUFENIA, we can quite effectively ensure that the enemies never get to move ever if we want to do that, especially with Lightning and Cloud and characters like a Mid-Italian on the team. So I'm just bringing the full-on degenerate damage-boosting squad with Kurasame there to amp everyone's numbers up to an unreasonable extent. Cloud is pretty much just going to be there. He's pretty much just going to be a cardboard cutout with a burst effect, if I'm perfectly honest. I mean, he's there to set up the paralysis at the start, but he's mostly just going to... I'm just going to burst with Cloud, and I'm going to let Lightning just take over all the turns. Now, of course, you can do this without your own burst weapon. It is perfectly possible. You would need to bring a Mid-Italian instead of Cloud, for example, and you'd need to delay the enemies, and then you can bring in like a Cloud friend and burst with the friend so that Lightning can get the burst effect. The only difference is that if you're doing it that way, you will need to bring someone in the third slot that doesn't have a debuff, because with Ami is going to take up 4 debuff slots, and then you've got your Lightning in peril is going to take up another slot, so that's already 5 debuffs. Actually, that might work by itself, mightn't it? Yeah, let me think about it for a second. You've got Ami with 4. Oh no, that won't work because you've got the paralysis as the final debuff. Sorry. So you've got the paralysis, you've got the imperil, and you've got 4 of Ami's debuffs. So that fills up all the slots by itself. So yeah, if you're doing it with Ami, definitely don't bring Kurasame because he'll just push off the paralysis, and then you well and truly will be up shit creek with that paddle. But we're doing it this way so we can just, like, you know, compete for turns pretty much. So I brought Diabolos along for the elemental weakness because Lightning and Kurasame love that, and Lightning likes the Eye Brave as well. I brought Rude along to get the passive up and running as soon as possible. So let's jump into it and yeah, just take a look at some absolute destruction. So this takes a lot of the headache out of the fight. If you don't have a lot of counter characters, like if you don't have characters with a lot of like bravery saps, like Exdeath for example, and you don't have characters that can basically, you know, if you don't have anyone that can control the orb condition, so if you don't have stuff like saps, and if you don't have anyone that can do counters and constant off-turn damage, which really helps here, like Gladio, like Firion, then yeah, pretty much just ensuring they don't get a turn is probably the safest overall thing to do. And I just realised I didn't pop my Rude. Let's pop my Rude. Get that passive active on everyone. And yeah, let's commence. Okay, so I feel like here I am going to do a break reset slash on A. There we go. And let's do a Spark Strike, and then for the free turn, and then let's rotate into an LD. Excellent. There we go. Well and truly got all the buffs up and running now. So that's actually completely fine. I don't care that it's got a yellow aura. That is completely fine. Because the yellow aura just means that you can't break it. It doesn't mean that you deal reduced damage to it. The only time you deal reduced damage to these enemies is when they start getting the funky yellow lines. So we're actually still completely fine at this point. And we don't want to break it, but we're not going to, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna skill 1 here because that shouldn't break it either. Okay, so here is where I'm going to go into my clouds. Well, I was going to go into my clouds burst here, but you know what? I actually am going to do that. I'm just going to go into my clouds burst. So I'm going to pop the Pinello here, and we're just going to go straight into the burst. Right, because I wanted to get the cross slash plus set up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Blade Beam, and you can actually break the yellow auras during a burst and be fine. So here I'm actually going to paralyze A over there because A is dangerously close to going below 80%. So we want to make sure that they are definitely paralyzed before they do, so they don't start orbing it up. And then I can, let's see, I can do a finishing touch over here. I'll just do a bravery attack with everyone. And then we can paralyze the other one. There we go. So they're both paralyzed. So it is well and truly open freaking season. We can do whatever the hell we want at this point. So like, Odin would have been better for Cloud here, but you know, he's not going to be doing too much. He's just going to be standing there looking pretty and just like basically being a burst aura. That's mostly all Cloud's there for, as well as the delays, obviously. Like, the LDs really help. Okay, so we're all set up, and it's pretty much just going to be the lightning show from this point forwards. There is really nothing the bosses can do. Meanwhile, Lightning does lightning things and just gets to monopolize the burst effect from Cloud. And just takes all the turns. And she's got the Pinello regen from the call effect, she's got Diabolos boosting her Eye Brave. It's pretty much just kind of do whatever the hell you want and shit out damage at this point. Just be hitting for like 5 figures on everything effortlessly, it's awesome. Yeah, let's do a skill 2. And then the odd time that Cloud does get a turn, you can just yeet them out of the way with Blade Beam. And if that's still not enough, we've got a friend and a summon, so yeah. That is really quite impressive. You know, like, I am really pleasantly surprised with just how much of a terror Lightning actually is. Like, I knew that she was going to be good, but I didn't expect her to be this abusive. She really is, like, on a completely other level than just about every other damage dealer when it comes to straight up bullying Lufenias. It really does feel like whether enemies get a turn or not is literally entirely at her discretion. If you play her properly and you make proper use of her, like her LDs, her Crystal 65s, her EXs, she can literally just straight up bully the entire turn order. It's bonkers. Of course, I'm going a Crystal 65 on B, because A is about to come out of break anyway. Oh, what a shame. I don't want to do anything else other than LD, because if I even use like a CS65 with Cloud, that ticks down a turn on his burst effect. He's just there to help lightning hit extra hard. Yeah, what do we do here? I know, let's Crystal 65 again. Just take all the free turns possible. God damn, it really does a lot of damage though. Her DPT is out of control, and one of the things I really love about Lightning is that because she takes so many turns one after another, she's perfect for characters like Cloud to have really powerful burst effects, but they move very slowly. So let me just pop an additional ability here. And like, Kurasame's additional ability is disgusting by itself. Like, a free turn and like CS65 should not be hitting for over 150k. That's just silly. That's just silly numbers. Okay. You know what, let's do a crushing blow here. Let's do an LD. Our Cloud's burst effect is about to go away, and I kind of want to use up this Penella Call ability, because that's actually really nice for the regens. Yeah, I think we can do something like this. Why not? Can I scum her into getting a turn before Cloud if I rotate into Spark Strike here? Please say yes. Yes! Haha! Turn rate wins again! Yeah, let's do this, why not? Okay, so here is where our Cloud's burst effect is about to wear out, so I might as well use up all of his Crystal 65s at this point. There we go, very nice. Excellent. And then let's just swap him out for the friend. Oh, you thought it was over? Oh no, sorry. I wonder if we can do it before 30 turns. You think we got a chance? Chance of finishing this before 30 turns. What do you reckon? I think we can do it if we do it carefully. Let's yeah, let's EX on B over here. Very good. Let's do this. Excellent. That's what I wanted. because that means we can rotate into LD. God, this is so disgusting though, really. Like, I almost feel sorry for them. Yeah, I saw that launch icon. Don't even think I didn't. I know what's up. Oh, damn it. If I hit it with Crystal 65, it'll become launchable, won't it? I think it will. Let's try it. Yes, that's what I wanted. Beautiful. I haven't even used my summon yet. 509,000. Holy shit! That's really something. Let's do this. Don't get turn rate. Thank you. Well, you can do that because I want to do this. And this. Don't die. Okay, good. And then we summon. Pretty much over at this point. Let's be honest. Well, it was over a goddamn long time ago. Oh yeah. Yeah, vengeance. Yeah, okay. And you, my friend, are out of here. GG, no re. Below 30 turns, better than I thought. Okay, so that is the cheese strat for Exdeath Luffy. Well, that's my take on it. Obviously, this is a premium version because it involves using your own bursts, but I'm sure with a little creativity, you can use another team. If you work in Ami and then someone else, like, I don't know, Ami and Rude or something should be a pretty good team, you know, something like that. So anyway, that's going to be it. That's going to be my second clear of this. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next video, take care, and goodbye.